Hi guys, it's Thomas here, and today I'm going to show you 3 combos in this video, and they're all going to start with the same condition of alpha plus a Drytron name, and we're going to see 3 different endboard. We're going to start by activating alpha and discarding the other name to add a Benten, and activate the graveyard effect to tribute Benten and summon activate Benten. Add a diviner. Next, we are going to overlay both Drytron into a Fafnir, and Fafnir is going to send a Nu-2. Nu-2 special summon itself, and on summon activate effect to add Ursatron from deck to hand. Special summon Ursatron and add a Fafnir. We're going to activate Fafnir to add to end a Nova. Now activate Nova to summon a Zeta from deck and normal summon Diviner. Diviner effect, we're going to send a Herald from extra deck and add another copy of Benten. Synchro summon with Diviner and Zeta into a Ancient Fairy Dragon. Zeta effect from graveyard, tributing the Benten from hand. Special summon add the Drytron Meteonis. Next, trigger Benten to add from deck to hand a Eva. Activate Ancient Fairy to pop all the field spell and gain 1000. To pop Fafnir and add from deck to hand a Ritual Sanctuary. We're going to activate Ritual Sanctuary, and by discarding Meteornis, we are going to add from deck to hand the big Ritual. Meteornis on Nu-2 to add it back, and overlay Nu-2 and Zeta into a second copy of Fafnir. Send Ancient Fairy and Ursatron to the graveyard to summon a cross ship. Activate Meteornis, detaching 2 material from a Mubeta and 1 from the other to summon Meteornis. And here we're going to activate cross ship. Since it points to a ritual, we're going to draw 2 cards and then discard 2 cards. And remember that we have 3 more cards in hand. And if in these cards we draw, for example, a Herald of the Orange Light, we can choose to keep Eva to discard it later, rather than discard Eva now with this cross ship. We're going to trigger Eva, banishing 2 fairy from graveyard to add a diviner and a orange light. Next, link the cross ship and the Mubeta with no materials into a Algard Lizardos. Banish itself, target our ritual, and since it banished a reptile, we get a draw. In the second combo, we're still going to activate Alpha, tribute, add Benten, graveyard effect, tribute Benten to summon, and Benten to add a diviner, overlay both level 1 into a Mubeta, and Mubeta send Nu-2. Nu-2 summon itself, and Nu-2 add a Drytron name in Ursatron from deck to hand. Since we control Drytron, we can special summon Ursatron and add a spell trap in Fafnir. Activate Fafnir to add from deck to hand a Nova, and normal summon Diviner. Diviner effect to send a Herald, and Herald is going to add this time the big ritual. We're going to activate Nova to summon from deck a Zeta, and synchro summon with Diviner and Zeta, this time into a shooting Riser Dragon. We're going to activate this effect to send a level 6 or lower from deck to graveyard, and we're going to send Mudora the Sword Oracle to make Riser a level 3. Zeta is going to tribute the ritual in hand to special summon herself and add a Meteornist Drytron. Next, we're going to overlay both level 1 into a Mubeta Fafnir and link summon using Ursatron and Riser into a Masquerena. Activate Meteornist Drytron. We're going to detach 3 material to bring back Meteornis. Next, activate Meteornist Drytron to add itself to hand. Here we have a Masquerena that can link with the Mubeta Fafnir with no material, a Draconith that can negate 2 monsters by banishing, and a Fafnir that can negate a spell trap. The field spell can modulate the level of the opponent monster, and Mudora in the graveyard can banish itself to shuffle up to 3 cards between graveyard into the deck. Now for the third combo, Alpha, Tribute, Summon, add Benten, Drytron in the graveyard, Tribute Benten to summon itself, Benten effect to add a Light Fairy in Diviner, overlay both into a Mubeta, send a Nutu from deck, Nutu summon itself, Nutu on summon is going to add a Drytron in Ursatron, and Ursatron special summon itself to add a spell in Fafnir, activate Fafnir, add a Nova, activate Nova, summon from deck a Zeta. We're going to normal summon Diviner and activate effect to send a Herald, and Herald is going to add another Benten, send Zeta and Diviner to summon Ancient Fairy, pop Fafnir and add a Ritual Sanctuary from deck to hand, like in the first combo. Activate Zeta, tributing Benten to summon itself and add a Meteornis. Benten is going to then add a Eva from deck to hand. Let's activate Sanctuary. Sanctuary effect, discard Meteornis to add the Drytron Ritual. Meteornis, reduce the attack of Nutu. Overlay Nutu and Zeta into a second copy of Mubeta and activate Meteornis. Detach 2 from the first Mubeta and 1 from the second to summon itself, and link summon the Mubeta with 0 material and the Ursatron into a Barricade Borg Broker. We're going to discard Eva, trigger Eva, banishing 2 Light Fairy to add a Diviner and a Herald. And next we are going to link summon using Ancient Fairy and Barricade Borg into a Little Knight. Now, during the end phase, we're going to get back to hand Drytron Fafnir of Barricade Borg.